Right. I comprehend it's about the.
So that's a promissory note. It's a promissory note.
Promise to perform.
Yeah, it's a promise of performance. It's a promissory note. And whatever value that it was valued at, that's what the note is worth.
Yo.
And where you'll get that, you'll get those matter of fact, let me show you where you'll get that knowledge from so you'll know. UCC security account. So when you go to 8501 security account, acquisition of securities, entitlement from a security intermediary. The security intermediary is the bank. All right, so it says a security account means an account to which a financial asset is or may be credited in accordance with the agreement under which the person maintaining the account undertakes to treat the person for whom the account is maintained as entitled to exercise the rights that comprise the financial asset. Except as otherwise provided in subsection D and E, a person acquires a security entitlement if the security intermediary, let's show you who this is for those that need to know who this is. The security intermediary is always going to be a clearing corporation or a person, including a bank or broker, that in the ordinary course of business maintains security accounts, right? Maintains security accounts for others and is acting in that capacity. So that's the only purpose why the bank is acting.
It's open.
Yeah, is to maintain a security account for you. That's why I'm trying to show it to you so you can know what's going on.
Do we have to do a notice of claim before we, against our bank, notice of claim before we start any of these processes?
Well, you actually shouldn't have to do any notice of claim. When you open up the bank account, you should have been able to automatically start, using the account for what it was used, what it was purchased for, without the bank intervening against your rights. So you don't even know your rights affected until you actually start using the account, doing the EFTs, doing the ACH payments, and then when they don't go through, that's when you can say, hey, wait a minute, what's going on? This is a security account, blah, blah, blah. You gotta first show that an error exists. You get it?
Got it.
Can we also do this on our LLCs that we control?
All that I read over it earlier when I was going through it. It goes for the LLC, for all of that.
I have a question. If you've had this bank account, if you have several bank accounts actually with the same bank and you've had them for, let's say, 10 years, and you're just now discovering this, do you get to collect, like if you give them instruction and claim your account, all that, do you get to get any NSF fees back if you instruct them, or?
You can get your whole money.
Yeah, you're supposed to get everything back.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to get everything back. But so I wanted to show you that the bank is only acting as a intermediary, a clearing corporation. All they doing is clearing items to have the items paid out for the benefit of the holder or the owner of the security account that they're maintaining. The security account, your bank account is really your security account, your social security account. Your credit account is what that bank account really is, being disguised as what's known as a bank account. All right, but if you don't understand that, you'll never know, you'll never understand what's happening, right? So the only way that the person is entitled to comprise the financial asset, it says, except as otherwise provided in subsection D and E, a person acquires a security entitlement if the security intermediary indicates by book entry that the financial asset has been credited to the person's security account. Now, How do we know it's been credited to your security account? If you call the bank and give them your social and they pull that bank account up, then it's credited to your damn account, yo. It's already there. So you got a security entitlement. That's why Brother Isaiah on here, man, trying to show it to you. So you can understand you already rich. You already got money. The hell? Work? For what? For what? It's ludicrous to work. You look like a fool working. When the same thing you working for, you're making, you can make them just by going open up a bank account, you can make Federal Reserve notes. So why would you work for something that you can just go sign a note and create $250,000? You can write up a note tomorrow and deposit into your bank account.
We working right.
But you working every day to get money and you can just go write up a damn note. Oh man, that's why it don't make sense for you to do none of the things that you're doing, because once you understand what the account is and how it works, you man, and you have an entitlement because it's already credited to your account. And then it says if the bank receives the asset from the person or acquires the financial asset for the person, and in either case accepts it for credit to the person's security account. So it's already been done, yo. They've already did all that. They've already accepted the financial asset. They've already acquired the asset for you. And in either case, they already accepted it for credit to your account. Now, whether or not you get credited for it, that's a whole nother thing. Now, if you can't get it after showing you this, then maybe it ain't meant for you to get it.
Facts.
It says becomes obligated under other laws, regulations, or rules to credit a financial asset to a person's security account. Now, I ain't got to tell you, man. You already know what they're supposed to be doing. You know the most important accounts you got right now. And now you already know what you need to do to get them to do what they're supposed to do. You got to know how to make the claims against it. All right, if a condition of subsection B has been met, a person has a security entitlement, even though the security intermediary does not itself hold it. So even if they ain't got it, if they transferred it and sold it already, you still got a security entitlement. If the security intermediary holds the financial asset for another person and the financial asset is registered in your name of or payable to the order of or specially endorsed to the other person, and has not been endorsed to the security intermediary, right? Or in blank, the other person is treated as holding the financial asset directly rather than having a security entitlement. So if you take that financial asset when you open up that bank account and you make it payable to the order of the Treasury, then it's assumed and presumed the Treasury holding the security. If you say payable to the order of your estate, then your estate is holding that security. If you just endorse it in blank, then that's where your problem coming in. That's where your problem coming in at. That makes sense?
Right. I agree with you.
I missed that one.
I get what you're saying. So basically, endorse it to the corporations that's handling our accounts instead of just signing it as a dang on straw man.
Correct. Correct, brother.
You got to sign it as a corporation, all capitals.
No, you just sign it over. You know, it's in the contract already in the name of the entity. You ain't got to sign it over in the name of the entity because the contract can only go in the name of the entity. A contract could never be in the name of a natural person. For natural people, it could never be in the name of a real man or woman because natural people can't enter into a fictitious realm. Only a corporation can enter into a fictitious realm. So the contract will always be in the fictitious name, not in the real name. Everything you got is in your name in all caps. It ain't never gonna be in your real name because your real name can't enter into a fake world because you are real. So you can only deal with real time transactions. Y'all got any more questions for me?
I understand it now. I'm as a young 19-year-old, I just opened up a bank account recently with Navy Federal. I just file a claim and do my due diligence with what I've been learning and get that insurance.
Yeah, if you just open up a bank account, you need to send them a copy of your birth certificate, an original, and you need to let them know you're sending that birth certificate to claim your ownership over the asset that's being held in your security account as the entitlement holder, and you're demanding that they release the security, that you be able to use it for your personal family, because you got a right to basically demand that they pay you for the security. You're the owner, you're the issuer, and you got a right to be paid.
I got it.
Yep. Remember, remember our accounts, our Social Security accounts can only deal in currency, right? So whenever we use the account to do business, we have to accept currency for the account, right? So what you're doing is when you receive any paper, you're receiving currency. And then once you receive that currency, right, as the one who signed so that the account can receive the currency, then you're basically demanding your rights to be paid for the currency after your account acquired. Make sense?
And brother Isaiah, you had spoken about in your promissory note video, Form 211, application for awards, original information.
What about it?
Could you give like a scenario how it could be used? Something like this, for example.
Well, I have to actually pull it up right now. And I'm getting ready to get off, so because I'm tired. But it's basically that you're talking about the Treasury form, right?
Yeah, I believe so. OBM 1545, I think is what you said, 0409. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a Treasury form. Yeah, I don't have it in front of me either.
Yeah, it's just a Treasury form. And it's pretty simple. You just fill it out according to its instructions, and you attach the document to it and send it to the address it tell you to send it to.
Okay. And you could use that with the bank account as well.
Yep. I mean, you should have your Treasury Direct account open up already.
How do you do that? How do you open up a Treasury Direct account?
You go to Treasury Direct and you open up an account. I'm gonna show you real quick.
Do you have to link your actual bank account to your Treasury Direct account?
Hold up. Treasury Direct account. So you go here to your Treasury Direct and then you log in.
Create an account.
You create you an account, log in. And you got to understand what Treasury securities are. And it's pretty much everything you're dealing in.
Okay, so you just go on here and sign up and go from there.
That's it.
Okay.
Do you have a video on Treasury securities, brother Isaiah?
Nope.
Is there a special way you have to sign up or just?
No, you just go on there and just fill out.
Okay.
And just sign up for it. That's all. Ain't nothing special about it.
Okay.
Have to have a status correction or anything for that, right?
Nah, you just gotta know. You just gotta grow into a knowledge of understanding what securities and all that stuff is, so you can understand how to use the account.
Gotcha.
And it'll be an individual account.
They got individuals, they got business accounts, so you can just set it up how you want to set it up.
And is there a difference between, regular securities like what we're talking about and treasury securities?
Yep. The duration, the time frame. Treasury securities go up to like 30 years and stuff like that. But you'll read all that on the website. It tells you about it. Like if you go to the about section, it breaks down everything, buying and redeeming, information on the website. See, I tell you all this stuff. Individuals, anyone who uses this site can learn about saving bonds and other investments available for purchase. See, you have to actually purchase these bonds through the Treasury Department. So
Can you claim someone's bonds if they're deceased? If my grandfather had a lot of bonds back in the day and still currently have bonds with my grandmother, he and my grandmother, but he's deceased. My grandmother's still here and I'm her full-time caregiver. So and I have power of attorney. Can you claim the bonds if he's not here, but she still is?
absolutely. Absolutely. All that can be claimed. Anything can be claimed.
Because she's got like 4 or 5 like Krispy
You gotta
Kreme.
be able to set it up and have all the documents in place, power of attorney and all that stuff. But it can be done.
It could be done. Okay. Yeah, I got the paperwork. I just didn't know how to do it. Okay. Thank you.
So it can most definitely be done. But y'all, I think you're ready to get up out of here because I gotta take
Thank
care.
you.
We appreciate it once again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Y'all
bro.
go and read that the depository insurance when we first started, where I was at, and I was showing y'all because I didn't really go into it for real because it's a lot of information. But go and dissect that, man. I'm talking about it breaks it all the way down about the deposits, what the bank's supposed to do. That's what you wanna use.
Can you just show the document? I came in a little late, so I can just see which document it was, please.
Document.
It's
The
the
FDIC. I know, but I didn't see what it was from the beginning. I came in late, please.
Oh, CFR 330.
Brother Isaiah, when will the recording be sent out to? Or will it be in my membership?
What?
The recording, will the recording be in my membership profile or will it be emailed?
It'll be posted in the group, the one group. What's it called? The Telegram group. It'll be posted up in there.
Brother, are your consultations free or how do you go about doing
If you're
a
a member,
consultation?
if you're a member,
Okay, I think I'm a member, but no, I'm not
I'm
a
talking
member.
about a paid member.
Oh, no, I'm not a paid member. So
talking
how
about
do
a paid member.
I become a paid member to have a consultation with you? On the website, set it up.
I have a consultation, but you have to pay for it.
Okay, yes, I'll pay for it. No problem with paying for it. So I just want to do a one-on-one with you, learn some more stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
But
Peace and love.
Is the Telegram just for members?
yeah, just for paid members.
Okay.
That's the benefit of them being members that they got. That's one of their amenities is that they can have that. But this is where I was at right here dealing with what we started off on, dealing with deposit insurance coverage. A lot of people don't even know that this even don't even know that this even exists. So this right here is definitely something you want to go read. Like I showed them earlier, it's something that you definitely want to go read and study so you can understand all these terms and basically what it's talking about when it's dealing with the interests of these accounts and everything. So you can go and read all this stuff for yourself and get a thorough understanding of everything that's being stated in there. Because this right here is dealing with your rights to receive interest on all your accounts. So, and what the banks are bound by and why they must operate a certain way. So this is what you want to go read is all this stuff right here.
Appreciate you, brother. You and Andre. I'll see y'all at the end of the month. Peace and love.
I have one more question, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, brother.
The ETF, I think it's PS, the way that you set up the EFT account on the IRS website, are we to have existing accounts already? Because when I go on there, they both be like asking for you know, account numbers and round numbers that we want to use. Is there any specific way that we have to set up them accounts? Or it could just be a regular bank account?
Yeah, you just need a regular bank account.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, y'all, I'm out of here.
Peace, bro.
Peace, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Peace and love, Isaiah. Thank you for blessing me with today's word. I'm gonna drop you something.
Peace and love, brother Isaiah. Peace and love.
Peace and love, y'all.
Yes.